Wild Karen appears entitled Mom thinks it's okay to touch pregnant mom, gets slapped and arrested. Hello everyone. I promised if I ever came across another entitled Karen I would post, and I hope this is the right subreddit. Please excuse the grammar, I am on mobile and I just worked a 12-hour shift. So the cast is me equals rookie cop, PM pregnant mom, EM equals Karen. So I just started my shift and I was feeling good. I had a good dinner, all my good partners were on shift, and I was jamming out to my favorite Backstreet Boys track in my car. Then IT happened. Dispatch sends out a call about a disturbance at a local coffee shop in my area. So I take the call and zoom on over. I pull up and there she is, Karen. I take one step out of my patrol car and she basically runs up to me. Now Karen was 42 years old with that really short haircut, and I did notice that she had a big red mark on her cheek. Mom, is everything alright? EM equals, in the most cryptic tone, thank goodness you're here. I was just attacked by a crazy woman in the coffee shop. Okay, where is she? Karen points to a woman in the shop. I tell her to wait outside. She doesn't, and I request an additional deputy to come out. I walk inside and see a young woman who is very angry and very pregnant. I would have to say like 7 months maybe. She's sitting at table on her phone. I approached her and asked her what happened. PM, so I am in here getting a coffee, just minding my business, when that lady, points at Karen, walks up to me and starts touching my belly. I ask her to stop, but she keeps touching me. Then when the barista sets my coffee down for me, she, Karen, takes it off the counter, hands it back to the barista and says it's illegal to sell coffee to a pregnant woman. Then she starts touching my belly again, saying that I am a bad mom. I ask her to leave me alone and stop touching me. She then tells me she is a mother and that it's okay. She got really rough with touching my belly and I got scared. When I tried to walk away, she wouldn't stop. So I slapped the $% to get her to leave me alone. I look at Karen, who was standing by the door rolling her eyes as PM was telling her story. My partner shows up and walks up to me. Now my partner is an OBS, short, southern, corn-fed, mud-raised woman. I ask her to hold it down out here. I talk to the manager and several employees behind the bar. They all confirm what PM said, and the manager even brought me back to the office and showed me the security footage. All of it confirms PM's story, and on the camera it looked like Karen was getting aggressive with the PM because PM tried to walk away. Karen wouldn't let her stomach go. I walk out to PM. Mom, you want to press charges? PM, yes please. I walk over to Karen. Mom, I gotta ask you to turn around and place your hands behind your back. What? You're under arrest. Side note, in my state you can be arrested for intentional and unlawful touching of someone. Since Karen was both aggressive and kept touching this PM, she broke the law. You can't arrest me. It is not illegal to touch a pregnant woman. You should arrest the employees of this place. They were giving coffee to pregnant women, endangering the child. Mom, no, you cannot touch someone without their permission, pregnant or not. Second, there is no law that says a pregnant woman cannot drink coffee. So please turn around and place your hands behind your back. No, I am not getting arrested. I am leaving. I have to get home to my children. Karen turns to leave the store and my partner steps in front of her with a try me look on her face. Karen stops dead in her tracks. I took that moment, snatched her hands and put on a pair of cuffs. Karen loses it. She starts trying to get away and screams. She is flailing so hard that she knocks off my body camera. I have to pick her up and carry her to my patrol car. When I get there, my partner opens the door, but Karen actually puts her feet on panel to stop me from putting her in. My partner rolls her eyes, grabs her taser and zaps her leg. Karen shrieks and finally gets in the car. My partner, the saint that she is, says she'd do the paperwork while I take Karen to jail. So the whole ride I am getting told how I need to watch my back, how she knows the sheriff, how I am going to lose my job, and how I have no idea who she is. I get her to the jail and she starts going off about her rights. She needs to talk to a lawyer and she needs to be released right now. The jail staff was looking at me with that "what unholy nightmare did you bring us" stare. So I did my report and realized I still have 9 hours on shift. Luckily, the rest of the night was not that bad. Entitled Mom Wants a Newer Model. This just happened a few hours ago. I'm gonna make this a short one since I'm on my phone and on lunch. Me again from the animal shelter, which is a magnet for the crazy and over-entitled of the world. Enter 60-year-old entitled grandma. She comes into our shelter with this tiny little poodle that is skin and bones, missing hair and blind and seemingly deaf. The dog looks like it died months ago and didn't know it. Well, EG brings this dog in and says it's a stray she found. We ask her the basics. Do you live in this county? Is one of the biggest questions we ask. See, what some people don't know is that every county in a state has its own county animal shelter or animal control facility. Any stray animal found must be brought to that county's shelter, usually within 48 hours of finding the animal. It is illegal to take a stray animal from one county and surrender it to an animal shelter in a different county that you don't live in. Now, that being said, EG doesn't live in this county. However, she claims to have found this dog running down the road in our county. Okay, it happens. We take the dog in and I get called to do its medical exam. I make sure the dogs and cats and whatever else we get has their proper shots and medications so they don't get sick while here, or if they are sick, so we can at least start getting them healthy. This requires a lot of wrestling with big animals that can kill me if they timed it just right, who don't want to take their pill or get a shot. So I take the little poodle into the back and first thing I do is scan any animal coming in for a microchip. Chip comes up instantly. I research the chip and sure enough it's from the next county over that EG lives in, registered to that county's animal control. This is a red flag for me. This tells me it's her dog. However, I follow through and contact the next county's animal control. They pull up the chip number and give me the owner's name, address, and phone number. It's not EG. Okay, I think to myself, well, I've been wrong before. I call the owner on the chip. The owner isn't EG, but it turns out the owner is EG's daughter. Me. Hello, is this EGD? EGD? Yes. Who is this? Me. Yes, I'm me from County Animal Shelter. Are you missing a small elderly poodle? EGD. No, I got a poodle for my mother EG as a present back in 2016. Did it get lost? Me. No, your mother brought it in and told us it was a stray she found. She falsified information on a government form and abandoned her animal. These are pretty serious issues. She needs to come get her dog now. EGD, I understand, and I will call her and make sure she comes and gets her dog back. About a half hour goes by and my desk phone goes off. It's EGD's number, I think. Okay, this is them telling me they are coming back. Nope. Me. County Animal Shelter, this is me speaking. EGD sounding very frustrated. Yes, this is EGD calling back. EG isn't coming back for the dog. She says she doesn't want it anymore because she thinks it's old and ugly. She demanded I get her a teacup chihuahua instead. Me? Well, that's between you and her, but either you or her need to come get this dog, as it's an actual crime to surrender your animal to a shelter in a county you don't live in, let alone the animal abandonment charges and putting down false information on a government form. EGD, I understand, but I work in other county and can't make it in time to get the dog. Me? Then your mother needs to be an adult and come get her dog. She's got till the end of the day, otherwise we will be filing a police report. EGD, well, she's old. She shouldn't have to deal with this kind of stress. Me? She should have considered that before she lied to us and abandoned her animal. Have you even seen this dog? It's skin and bones. You are aware that animal cruelty is a felony in this state, right? EGD, fine, I'll come get a darn dog. Me? We close at posted hours. She hangs up. I go to lunch. I doubt I will see her or the mother, but I'm true to my word. If they don't get here by the end of the day, they're gonna be dealing with the police instead of us. Edit. Quick update. With 3 minutes left to go till we close and no EGD or EG in sight, this will now become a police matter. I gave them plenty of time to get here. Now they can deal with felony charges. Edit 2. No word from EGD or EG either. I doubt they'll show up again at this point. The poodle is doing great though. She is getting the food and medication she needs and already seems more energetic. The plus side is in shelters, the smaller dogs always tend to get adopted first, so once she is medically cleared for adoption, she will most likely get a home that day. Mother-in-law storms child's birthday party. So my friend loves to throw huge elaborate birthday parties for her 3 kids. Like thousands of dollars are spent on these parties. Her mother-in-law has always been there, but for this particular party she wasn't. I asked my friend about it and she said my mother-in-law tried to kill my son. WTF? Her son is deathly allergic to peanuts. Her mill decided that his allergy was bullpoop and wanted to prove it. So she gave the 6-year-old a candy bar with nuts when she was alone with him. 1 EpiPen injection and a trip to the ER proved the allergy was real. My friend and her husband demanded an explanation and Mill had no shame. He is alive, viced he. Just keep giving him peanuts and eventually this thing will sort itself out. Stop making him a victim. Victim of what? Allergies? So my friend and her husband did just that. They stopped their son from being a victim of the mother-in-law. They banned her from the house and any event where there was food present since they can't trust her. So as I am listening to all of this, mouth open, guess who shows up at the party? Mill. She demanded to be let in as it was her right. Husband opened the door, said no and closed it in Mill's face. Mill went to the back door. Again was refused admittance. She blew up the phones. No one answered. She finally left after leaving a nasty hate-filled message for my friend saying she turned her son against his own mother. I have never seen anything like it before.